Hello. On World Animal Protection US, about 550,000 wild animals around the world are being hurt by tourist attractions, according to a 2025 article on wildfires not entertainment, on dolphins being forced to live in contained areas, elephants being taken away from their mothers and being forced to perform at a very young age, tigers and lions being chained and being forced to take pictures with strangers. These animals are shown to be sad by doing these acts repeatedly. Why is this important? Is using animals for entertainment unethical? Last update on January 19 of 2025, human develops this hierarchy where they think they're more important than these animals. This mindset makes people believe they can use animals how they please, profiting, making amusement parks, and making people pay to watch these animals perform, losing their natural habitats, experiencing stress, experiencing pain, and cannot act normally how they would. These animals cannot choose to be performers. Today I'll be going over 3 reasons on why animals should not be entertainment and profit. First, I'll go over how they're often being trained using fear and pain. Then I'll go over how the animals don't get to live how they normally would. And finally, how these animals are being taken away from their natural habitats. They shouldn't be forced to do these tricks just to make us people happy for only a moment, but internally for them. Let me start by telling you on PETA.org states on how animals are being treated in the industry. Report says, doing these performances almost every day, they are hurt by trainers when not performed accordingly. And how sharing on the horrendous things animals go through every single day. Now that you're aware, let me share the horrible conditions these animals live through. On aldov.org, last update on February 7th of 2025, explains that these animals frequently endure harsh and inhumane conditions, such as extended confined and various forms of mistreated and neglect, all for the sake of our entertainment. Last thing I'll be sharing on virginia.com.org, last update on April 8th of 2025 on how people come across injured wild animals and takes them home for the effort to help these wild animals. Baby orphans are usually being captivated, seeming defensive and orphaned. Occasionally, people trap these wild animals with a specific intent, removing these wild animals from their natural habitat environment. Not only is it illegal, but it's inhumane and unfair to these animals. I first told you how animals are being hurt and in fear in the entertainment industry. Then I discussed the horrendous living conditions. And finally, I talked about how animals are being taken from their natural habitats. What can we do to stop people from paying for this sort of entertainment? Find other resources. Find other entertainments like hologram, robotic animals, even human circuses shows. Don't visit these places that makes animals perform. Tell others to share how these animals are being treated. Keep in mind, just because we can ride, take pictures with them, does not mean we're doing a good thing. Not everything others do means it's good or doesn't hurt others by their actions. Wild animals are our friends, not our entertainers. Be kind to our animals and respect their natural habitats. Thank you.